Is it time to buy or sell Cipher Mining stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Cipher Mining. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 18th of August, 2025, our system has categorized Cipher Mining as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.0. Let's examine the stock's performance throughout this time frame. During this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 52.4% since we initially recommended purchasing Cipher Mining 16 days ago. This equates to an average return of 3.27% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could fluctuate in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong short-term rising trend, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. Should there be any pullback, support is now established at the level of $8.71. Which may present a second opportunity for growth. According to fan theory, $11.71 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the initial attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 58.74% over the coming 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 1.74% to positive 49.90%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 4.15%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 74.79% to negative 13.22% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $2.32 and $8. Our latest daily update for Cipher Mining features a significant headline: notable movements in Cipher Mining Inc. stock price on Tuesday, fluctuating 18.48% between high and low. On the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025, the stock price of Cipher Mining Inc. increased by 19.43%, rising from $7.72 to $9.22. This marks the third consecutive day of gains. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 18.48%, with a day low of $7.90 and a day high of $9.36. In total, the price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 38.86% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume also saw an uptick, with 40 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. Overall, 67 million shares changed hands for approximately $613,630,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $9.36, while the lowest price was $1.86. Currently, the price stands 1.50%, or 14 cents, below the 52-week high, and 40.09%, or $6.17, below the all-time high reached on the 17th of September 2021, when the price peaked at $15.39. Cipher Mining, ticker CIFR, has been featured in the news this week as markets shift their focus toward cryptocurrency investments, driven by increasing hopes for a cut in Federal Reserve interest rates. The company shared updates on its operations for July and August, and earlier reported a loss in the second quarter of 2025, along with revenue falling short of expectations. These mixed signals are important. In the short term, its inclusion on bullish cryptocurrency stock lists and new operational announcements may enhance investor sentiment and trading volume, potentially leading to a quick rise in share prices if production increases are viewed as significant. However, the second quarter loss and any disappointing revenue information may keep pressure on the stock until investors can see clear improvements in profit margins or hash rates. Looking ahead, CIFR's stock will be influenced by two major factors: the price of Bitcoin and the scaling up of operations. Lower energy costs, increased miner utilization, and clearer regulations could lead to sustainable growth. On the other hand, ongoing losses, high capital demands, or a slower increase in production could limit gains. Expect fluctuations as discussions around macroeconomic rates and cryptocurrency cycles continue to shape the market's rhythm. Analyst ratings. On the 6th of May, 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned CIFR a buy rating along with a hold action. On the 25th of September, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned CIFR a buy rating along with a hold action. On the same date, the 25th of September, 2024, it was reported that Compass Point also assigned CIFR a buy rating along with a hold action. On the 24th of September, 2024, it was reported that Macquarie assigned CIFR an outperform rating with an initialize action. On the 3rd of September, 2024, it was reported that Compass Point assigned CIFR an underperform rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Cipher Mining stock a general strong sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Cipher Mining. The Cipher Mining Incorporated stock shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be corrections downward, support can be expected at the levels of $7.99 and $6.23. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and to date, the stock has appreciated by 95.34%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing in conjunction with the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence. Buy signal. Pivots. Buy signal from 20 days ago. Bollinger. Buy signal from 182 days ago. Short-term moving average. Buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average. Buy signal from 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 13 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 17 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 56 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 57 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Cipher Mining. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $8.32 and $7.64. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, Cipher Mining Inc. finds support just below today's level at $8.32. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $7.64 and $6.94. This stock can experience significant movement during the day, exhibiting high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be at very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.46 between its high and low, equating to an 18.48% change. For the past week, the stock has recorded a daily average volatility of 11.57%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Cipher Mining, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies go through downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may point to inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 6 cents per share. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Cipher Mining. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, Cipher Mining encounters its first support level at $8.32. If this support level holds, we could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Cipher Mining from multiple analyst sources indicates a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by V3 Holding LT, which bought and sold 3,100,000 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 48.246. In total, insiders acquired 8,383,347 shares and sold 20,691,741 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.90, reflecting a decrease of 3.47%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, which substantially heightens this risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 19 days ago. Is Cipher Mining stock a good buy? Cipher Mining Inc. exhibits several positive indicators. However, we do not believe these are sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it is more appropriate to view it as a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate shares while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold recommendation since our last evaluation. Following our analysis of the volatility and market movements during the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 10th of September, we anticipate that Cipher Mining will open lower by approximately 393 cents, starting the trading session at $8.83. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.